When we were moving here, friends of ours have used D&B and came very highly recommended. We were in a really unique situation where we were moving from a different state and couldn't check up on the job that was progressing, and we were doing a huge kitchen remodel. We weren't in the home, and what struck me in the beginning was how responsive D&B was and all of their team was, and introduced me to the technology used so that I could, see pictures daily, follow the schedule daily, follow, the budget daily. Also, the best part was simply that I could text and call and instantly get a response that day, the project manager on site. So that was a huge peace of mind for us. So we were super happy with working from completely, literally middle of the country to here. So we had a deadline. We were moving in on July 22nd, and they were finished on July 20th and had our home cleaned and perfect. So when we moved in, it was awesome. It was perfect. So the ease of working with that team, I didn't even think about using anyone else. And we did an exterior project where that was pretty involved, and there was multiple phases, and our whole goal was to kind of keep the integrity of the house and build around historic preservation sort of limits, and D&B just knocked it out of the park again with that, and stayed on budget and on schedule, and we were completely happy with how it turned out. For the kitchen specifically, I had kind of gone through the process before, so I was very decisive, which can be hard too because you have an exact vision and you want to match it. And I was able to take pictures, show Beth, and if I couldn't find it on my own, she presented me with options and helped me kind of think through, anything that wouldn't work. So it was easy, and she was, instant response, which is very high. I'm a fast mover and usually decisive, so she's right there with me, which is fabulous. They were also great when I just said, no, I want to do it this way, and they work with you no matter what. When they did the mantle, there was a hard time getting electricity and getting through a historic mantle without removing it and possibly damaging it. They came up with a fabulous idea, and I kind of sprung that project on them in October, and the one little stipulation was, could we have it by football and Thanksgiving? And they pulled through. I mean, perfect. On Wednesday, it was cleaned up and it was painted and flawless. So that was one where they really kept the home as it should be and really made it modern. And Larry, I love, I usually reach out to him first. He comes by. He's just very stoic and knows the idea and always has a solution to everything. And what I always notice about him is, yes, we can do it. Yes, we can do it, on your timeline and in your budget, and just always so responsive, and I'm so happy with the product every time. Paul, same thing. Anything I've asked for or needed, or not that I've had any major problems, but any small thing, it's just done, and so I can always count on that to happen. And Beth is just the nicest, sweetest, easiest person to work with. As far as selections, if you're behind in this, she's just reminding you, and is easy to check if something will fit, if it's not the right thing. She's just fabulous. So it's been truly a joy and a pleasure to work with all of them.